Hey there, Dan Fitzpatrick here on Wednesday, September 25th, almost through the end of the month, where we start a brand new quarter. I want to look at Sprouts Farmers Market, SFM. I talked about this in the free chart of the day a few different times, and then last night I had mentioned in our strategy session looking at this stock. And my suggestion was, if you remember, back here when the stock printed this big high spike and then it moved lower, closed down, not at the low of the day, but we'll say like in the lower quarter of the day. Looked like that could be a little bit of a climax. At least you kind of had to watch it as such. You never want to discount too much when the stock still closes well above where it did the day before. You can't get too bearish on it. But my suggestion has been that we look at the intraday lows as like the line in the sand. This is the last time up, other than this one here we just got today. This is the last time we had a lower intraday low from this, and it was only barely. After that, every single time as this stock has been moving higher, the intraday low has also been moving higher. So my suggestion was, and this isn't, I don't think, a novel concept. It should just be, what you do when you have a knowledge of price action. When a stock is screaming like this, well, it's not really screaming, but let's just say it's kind of zooming up a little bit. When it's moving up like this and you want to stay long as possible, what you can do is key off of the intraday lows. And with each candle that's formed, you look at the intraday low and you say, okay, that's my stop. Okay, if you've done it here, you're not going to get stopped out. Here, not going to get stopped out. You know the rest of it. I don't have to draw all these lines. So you're not going to get stopped out. This would have been the first time today that you'd get stopped out. And you would get stopped out. The intraday low is 44.52. Okay, so about 30 cents higher than this stock is now. Not that big a deal at all. If we look at the 5-minute chart, you can see what happened. First thing in the morning, the stock gaps up a little bit and then runs, and then it pretty much proceeds to sell off the rest of the day. If you are a short-term trader, and I'm talking like a day trader or a swing trader or something, here's where you start. You start with this and you see that it's kind of getting extended and you're at least on the alert for a pullback. You're on the alert for a pullback. So there's not that much data in the daily chart. It hadn't been trading that long. But so then when you go to the 5-minute chart, you're really going to get a good sense right at the open when the stock peaks, starts coming back. There's that prior support level. You'll note that volume a little bit heavier. Again, these are 5-minute bars. And volume's always going to be heavy. First thing in the morning, heaviest, because that's when most of the trading takes place. But you'll see that the stock closed on support, and then once it started to trickle down here, you needed to get out of the stock. So you get out in the high 40 or in the mid 45s, 45, 25, 45, 30, whatever it was, and then you're done. You're out of the stock. That's all she wrote. There's nothing to do. There's nothing to do like, oh, okay, well, now I'll get back in or I'm going to short the stock. I mean, you could. I guess you could. But the whole day, the stock's only traded 316,000 shares. Do you really want to short a stock that only trades 316 a day? I don't. What you want to do now is stay away from the stock. Let it run its course. It's still in this IPO configuration that I talk about where the stock finally clears this this initial high, this initial peak that it makes. Hang on. I didn't get it. There we go. So it finally clears. I'm looking at support, probable support, possible support, let's say right around this level, maybe a little bit lower. But wait till Sprouts Farmers Market wait till it closes down lower a few days. Let this thing run its course, and then you can go ahead and buy it. But if you've been long this all the way up, if you have a longer time horizon, then that's fine. But if you're a short-term trader, this is your signal to liquidate your position. And it might sound a little bit counterintuitive, but then the time you reinitiate that position in the next couple days, if it doesn't continue falling, is when the stock runs to a new high. So yes, I know you sold low and bought high, but what this is doing is the trend is reasserting itself and showing you, yes, the stock is still under buying pressure. So that would be one trade, is a breakout to new highs, you're back in. Other one is a pullback, a deeper pullback, and then at the first sign of buying where you get a support level, that's when you can buy too. So you really got two trades here on Sprouts, but it really started with seeing this series of higher lows and then zooming in on the intraday chart to see how it's trading during the first 5 minutes of 5, 10, 15 minutes of trading in the morning. So, okay, members, over to the strategy session. Let's go make some money.